Hello, everybody. Rick Melero here, and I am here in our cash flow mastermind with one of my passive investors, Austin.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
absolutely. What's crazy is, it's what I love about what we do is the fact that we get to work with high net worth guys from all walks of life, from young and old, just smart people like yourself that are looking for ways to build passive income.
Yeah,
But with our viewers, a lot of these investors that are looking to potentially partner with lenders or different professionals, a lot of times what we learned is not about the product you offer as much as it is about the relationship.
of course.
So for somebody watching us, and I know you, we've had some cool stuff, we've done some deals together. Why don't you talk a little bit about kind of who you are, what you do, and how you got into lending?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the biggest things that I take pride in is just being there. I mean, I could sit in a room with any kind of person that I've never met before and instantly connect with them. I've just always loved that. Going to church, I've always been, a God-loving person, and going to church, my family was always frustrated with me because I was connecting with people, talking to them after church, and people they just wanted to get home, right? So, so for me, I love people. For for my work, I help coach and lead people as well, and that just kind of led me to real estate. I've always had a passion for real estate, and I feel like lending is a beautiful way to help people along their dreams and their goals is to get them into a position where they're financially free, and so it's kind of a win-win for everybody.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
basically, from leading teams to now providing funding for real estate investors.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And one thing that I do love is I'm not just there to give them that paycheck, but I do want to make them feel like I'm a part of their team, right? I mean, I have connections with people who are finding deals that need funding for these deals and or people to help them sell these deals.
Mm.
And so it's going to be a great opportunity for anybody who is, interested in working with us. We're more than happy to help them out.
That's awesome. So really, more than just lending, you've created a turnkey solution.
Yeah,
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 let's
in a
let's
way.
dive into that. That's interesting
Sure.
because obviously
Yeah.
we talk about value propositions in our network.
Yeah.
And so you're saying like, hey, so it's not just funding, but I mean, you provide a whole turnkey solution.
Yeah, yeah, the what I wanna make sure people are seeing is repeat business, right?
Mm.
Everybody wants to have a they don't wanna have a one and done. They wanna learn from that experience, they wanna grow on that experience, and, what better way to do that is when you partner with people who've been there, who've done that, and have, gone through those failures in the past and have, helped them kinda cover that bridge so they don't have to go through those hardships.
Yeah, no,
So,
absolutely. So basically, you have an opportunity to leverage not only you, but the partnerships you put together.
yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Before I get into the properties, is there like areas that you're more interested in financing, or kind of what does that look like for an investor looking?
Well, we live in today's world, we live in a time where you can pretty much do anything anywhere. Like I live in Utah personally, but I've helped people in Washington, Ohio. There's been a lot of people asking me over in North Carolina. So a lot of people that we can connect with nowadays with technology is pretty impressive and quite a blessing. So really, if I had a place, I'd say any. I'd be more than happy to help anyone anywhere. And so
That's
I
good to know.
guess I guess that's my answer for you
I
there,
love it,
but
man. That's it. It's a journey
it
all
is a
over,
journey. Yeah.
right? So you get to go wherever and look for projects. Is there a preference for you, the kind of deals you do? Obviously, you talked about having a turnkey solution. Is it mainly fix and flip, or is there a spectrum of offerings that you offer for lending money?
Yeah, I mean, so my dad's a contractor actually, and he's done residential, commercial, industrial. That's how he, kept us kids fed at home. And so really I've been involved with a lot of different projects, fix and flips, new build construction, commercial jobs. So really I'm into all of it, really. I don't really have a preference per se. Just if somebody has found a niche or they want to be a professional in a fix and flip world, I'd love to be a person to help them out there. If somebody is wanting to push a bunch of new build construction or spec homes, I want to be that person there for them too.
That's awesome.
So
That's
kind of
awesome.
a chameleon of a jack of all trades, I guess, if you would like. So yeah,
I love it. Well, what sounds good is that you have a family member, because one of the biggest issues in our space, and we've discussed this in dialogues, when you're dealing with any type of renovation or construction,
hmm,
one of the biggest issues that people struggle with is dealing with the right contractors,
oh yeah,
either being over budget, over time,
yep,
or they legitimately take your money and run.
yeah,
So that kind of history that you have with your parents, right, having been the builders,
hmm,
that gives you kind of cutting edge, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And what most people don't really know too, when they get into the world of real estate, there's always going to be moments of we didn't see this coming, or they'll come across an issue that they weren't planning on, and so that's why I would also like to be there to help counsel them really, because
Right.
what might look perfect, there's always going to be something underneath the hood that isn't running.
Absolutely. Well,
Yeah,
that's a huge value proposition for
yeah,
any of you investors looking not only for just the money, but somebody that can give you a turnkey solution and help you to do your due diligence.
yes, yeah.
Awesome. So for somebody watching who's considering just looking for a partner that can fund their deals, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so there's a few ways you can get a hold of me. You can always text me on my personal cell, or another way people have reached out to me is by website. So people can check me out on streamlinecapitalgroup.com, or they could email me at that support@streamlinecapital.com.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, brother, thank you so much. I love the fact that you're adding so much value to your relationships. If you're looking for funding, but also a partner that can help you to streamline your process, this is your man right here.
Thank you so much. And thanks for having me. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to making money with you guys.